Questions for reflection. Our first reading from the book of the prophet Isaiah is a vision of the future. Isaiah is a messianic prophet in the Hebrew Scriptures, what Christians call the Old Testament. And today is the first Sunday of Advent. The word Advent is derived from the Latin words advenio or adventus, which signify reaching out and preparing for an arrival, a coming. So we will focus on the comings of the Messiah. This particular passage from the prophet Isaiah tells of a time when all nations will be at peace and will stream to Mount Zion. In other words, they will find authentic peace by returning to God, by turning away from sin and rebellion and turning toward the Lord. The nations will all recognize God as sovereign. This seems like a distant vision, but we still must do our part to make it true by walking in the light of Yahweh, by recognizing Him as our Lord and keeping His ways. We bring this vision one step closer to reality. Peace in the world begins with us. Our responsorial psalm continues the theme established in our first reading. It recognizes that God's city of Jerusalem is the dwelling place of the Lord, and therefore the place of authentic peace. All the people of all the tribes are called to come to pray and give thanks. There will they find authentic justice and reconciliation. This is true for us as well. The church is the New Jerusalem, the place where we find a special dwelling place of the Most High, the place where we find Jesus Christ, the one who brings peace, truly present in the Blessed Sacrament, there to adore and praise and seek in the tabernacle. Both our second reading from the letter of St. Paul to the Romans and our reading from the Gospel of St. Matthew speak of the end times. They are warnings that we do not know when our time will come. So we must always be prepared, and we must live differently. While we look forward to the coming of Jesus Christ and His glorious return, Advent is a time when we focus on preparing for Christmas, His first coming, and recognizing that He is always coming to those who watch for Him. It's also possible that we could be called home at any moment. Even this very night, we could be called. Understanding this, we should be as prepared as a traveler waiting for a train or a flight. We should have our bags checked and be in line to board. Paul explains how we are to prepare. We're to live decently, avoiding vice and disordered inclinations. We must throw off everything that belongs to darkness, including sin and all our vices. We must equip ourselves for light through prayer and contemplation and through the sacraments. If we do as Paul instructs, then we need not fear the moment when Jesus arrives, for it will come as a welcome surprise.